Hey, you are! And we're back for another exciting episode of D&D plus 3. So previously, our intrepid heroes finished off their last adventure. They have a very large amount of downtime, which they can choose to use however they would like. Who wants to do downtime stuff?
Not me.
I figured as much.
I built a castle.
Yep.
I believe I also built a castle.
Everyone builds castles.
I built an underground tunnel between the two castles that they are not aware of.
It's a very large amount of dedication. Better hope you don't pierce the Underdark at any point.
I am a dwarf, right?
Yeah. Piercing
So
the
make sure
Piercing the Underdark still isn't fun.
I know. I would like to take the same approach to this project as I would for if I was playing Dwarf Fortress and I did not want to pierce the underground caverns.
Randomly go up a few levels every so often.
Just make sure I use all of a level before I really have to go down to the next one.
Yeah. That's the smart way.
Hold on a second.
Well, as time has passed, you all have heard several strange and disturbing rumors going around about instances of what peasants are effectively calling flash winter, where in areas, where it showed absolutely no sign of winter, all of a sudden, below freezing temperatures, spontaneous and very large patches of snow, freak snowstorms, creatures that are naturally drawn to the winter areas showing up out of nowhere. Even
So
some
it's
talk.
PA.
Yes, it's effectively the polar vortex of PA.
For the record, I just realized I accidentally muted my headset instead of my mic.
I didn't really hear anything, so.
Yep.
Good.
But in addition to that, there have been talks of moving mountains of ice in these areas too.
How do you
They-
plan to do that?
Magic, probably. They were probably moving under their own accord. But they're saying that one such place actually is still like that, and there's some sort of building or something being built there. And basically everyone's kind of afraid of what's going to happen. I mean, if these instances of spontaneous winter conditions continue, it'll ruin crops, it'll start taking lives, and, someone building buildings at the center of it probably isn't a good sign. And seeing as how you lot are the collective people who are capable of solving problems, it also might be an interesting thing because there's something causing winter to spontaneously show up. It is about the middle of the summer right now.
That certainly is strange. This has been going on for how long exactly?
About 4 weeks, maybe 5. It's just sort of been... It was spontaneous at first. A few people thought, a few of the outlier events might have just been, a wizard screwing up a spell or something, but it's been happening more frequently and in larger areas recently. They all now are emanating outwards on a map from that one point where they're talking about something being built.
This is normal weather for the frigid Northlands, so
Yeah, but you're in the tropical Southlands. And by tropical, I mean not actually tropical, but, slightly warmer than normal.
Take a nap.
Alright.
Everybody takes a nap and then for winter to blow over.
Fuck your campaign. I'm going this way.
I'm gonna go hunt for SCPs. And no one survived the next encounter.
SCP.
Do I find the indestructible reptile?
Yes, you find 682. You are made of flesh and meat. You're a prime target for its killing rage. But, you can,
We should probably do things.
yeah, I was about to say, you can gather some more information from the peasants if you'd like, if someone has social skills. I don't know if anyone actually has gather information or anything.
Wait, let me check. I probably don't, but
Nope.
no, I have a +1.
Well, that's better than nothing. It's better than characters with negatives to that. I mean, with what you have right now, you do have enough to be able to sort of go on from there to this single location where things are being built. I need that stat block. It does appear to be about a week's travel from where you currently are. Random nondescript fantasy town. So a week's trip.
Probably checked out.
Yep. Alright. Do you have any preparations you would like to make? Any sort of, you know, writing Last Will and Testament?
I leave all my worldly possessions
To Fluffy.
to yes, to Fluffy.
Leave all my
If Fluffy is not
possessions.
available to receive my possessions and
My
slash or
God.
eat them, then whatever brewery has been providing me with my drink this whole time, my worldly possession, I request that my worldly possessions be made into a brew by some means.
Ah, tastes like sadness. And high amounts of metal poisoning.
Wow, what the hell is wrong with map tools?
A lot of things. Are you getting an error in particular this time?
No, my menus are just sort of flying around, and horrible things are happening.
Ah, sounds like normal.
Just a moment. Let's try that again. Clicking on any of the menus caused them to appear at different places on my opposite monitor.
What?
I'm gonna do the best I can here.
I will admit that's not something I've ever had happen before. No, you are not something that needs to be on the initiative count.
What?
Is
It's-
the password not what the password was anymore?
It should be fish.
Yeah.
Wait, was I not supposed to say that?
Don't worry about it. It's not like anyone actually knows what the server name is or when we record this.
Ah, here we go.
Besides, if it becomes a problem, I can always just reset it.
Fish sticks.
Whatever you do not go into this server name at this time with this password. We swear.
Yep. Oh god,
It's a lot
no,
of
don't.
bears.
What?
It's a lot of bears.
Oh yeah,
Bear
that
hounds.
that map that's no longer actually relevant. Let me hide that map because I never exported
there
it.
goes.
There's another map called Portal Approach Complex in Portal. You might be about to be tested. Let me move. Yeah, the as in, you know, Aperture Science brand testing.
Alright. There's no way.
Well, the good news is that if you wish to make your way, you do appear to have clear traveling weather for now.
Barring uneventful blizzards.
Yep. Yeah, barring sudden spontaneous bouts of frozen northern conditions.
This feels normal to me.
I see. I have yet again lost my copy of that book. Yeah, good thing it's not relevant. Well, does someone want to roll me a d20?
For what?
For science.
Those low rolls.
Yeah, that's good. Your first few days of travel, the first half of the trip, is going to be uneventful. However, as you enter about the 5th day, you do notice it's starting to get very chilly. Kind of out of nowhere. I mean, it's sort of just kind of creeping up on you. If anyone would like, they can make, you know, knowledge nature, knowledge arcana, knowledge the planes, knowledge history. Some of these might not be relevant, but you can make them if you'd like.
Let me see what my knowledge. There.
I forget, how do you do rolls in this?
Actually, that should be 23.
You
Very
can type
synergies.
/roll 1d20 plus whatever, or you can do the square bracket rolls. Alright, well, this is not natural at all. This could be the effects of, sort of it's called, I think, coterminous, or a coterminous event where two planes in the cosmology, end up close enough together where small overlaps occur. However, that's normally supposed to happen where the conditions of the one plane, the plane that's being touched, are the same or as close to the same as they are on the other plane. So normally something like this would happen in the frozen north if, you know, a cold plane was touching. This is sort of not normally where these events would happen, but it's starting to look like it might be that sort of event.
Are you sure it's not a mythal?
I'm 100% certain it's not a mythal. I'm never writing one of those damn things up again.
I love saying that. Mythal.
Besides, you have a mythal that walks right now.
That's true. Thank you, Fluffy.
But by about midday, it is exceptionally cold. The trees in the area are frosting over, leaves are dying.
All the good stuff.
Yep, all the good stuff. It's not unbearable yet, but it's not going to be fun soon if this keeps up.
Hmm.
I put on additional layers.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's not getting to, you know, instantaneous frostbite level or anything. It's just sort of... It's not going to
Am
be...
I capable of going hunting for more fresh furs to throw over me?
Yes. You could find a few new fresh furs if you really like.
It's getting cold, you said. Yeah, bundle up.
You do come into sort of a clearing a little bit after midday. Let me just start drawing terrible tree cover. Look at my amazing trees. Look at them in all their glory. When, you notice that there is a few forms taking shape right on the opposite side of the clearing. Oh, ow. Right over here.
Is there a way for me to view them from hiding? Just in case.
You could take part in the tree cover. Ignore the fact that there is another map slightly further off in the distance.
Bogolf, if you want to view things from the air, I could always cast a spell on you so you could fly.
But why fly when I can hide?
Suit yourself.
Oh yeah, 26 to hide is pretty good.
Yep.
Even if I'm rolling fucking below 10 every time.
Over the course of about 7 minutes, the forms start to take shape. Let me give you a general idea of what they look like.
Also, I can't see anything right now on the map.
No, hold on. Let me focus the view. Are you also on the correct map?
That's a good question. Which was the correct map?
Portal approach.
Apparently I was not on that. Load faster, you little cunt.
It's going to take some time to load sometimes.
It's stuck on like 34. Oh, there we go.
There might be some very high resolution images on this map. I don't remember. Alright, if you need me to refocus the view, I can.
Well, I see us.
Alright.
And green splotches on the green grass.
That's tree cover. Sort of. That's my terrible attempt at drawing it by hand.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hide by said tree cover.
Yep. But yes, these figures up here are what have finally materialized. I believe Knowledge Arcana and Knowledge the Planes would cover both of them.
I believe one of those creatures there violates what Odin promised me.
What did Odin promise you?
Odin promised to end all ice giants.
That's not an ice giant.
Oh.
Also, it was Frost Giant.
Oh, whatever. I don't see any frost giants.
Hey, man. He's doing pretty good on his promise so far in the real world. Knowledge Arcana or Knowledge Nature. Or Knowledge the Planes. Any one of those three.
Any synergies for having more than one of those?
Arbitrary +2. Okay. Well, the two wolves are winter wolves. They are notoriously cutting and dangerous predators from from tundras and such. They are leaps and bounds much more intelligent than their smaller cousins, the actual regular wolves. They're almost as intelligent or as intelligent as some commoners and are capable of speaking and communicating in Giant and Common. They fight using the fact that their teeth will almost instantaneously freeze whatever they bite. They're capable of attempting to trip and maul you to death as just, part of their normal ability to do damage. They are vulnerable to fire. Comes with the fact that they are magically immune to cold. And the other thing happens to be an ice para-elemental. It's being native to the elemental planes of air and water and the para-elemental plane of ice. They're generally a tall, translucent statue of ice, covered in sharpened icicles, and their method of combat is pretty much just claw you to death, or freeze you. They're vulnerable to fire. They, however, are not in any way impeded by ice, and anything metal striking them is subject to the Chill Metal spell. They are also not very cunning. The paradigm, or the highest form of evolution of the Paraelemental, the Monolith, is the most intelligent, being no more intelligent than a slightly above average peasant. So, not cunning strategists, but they hit like a truck.
You said they were vulnerable to fire, right?
Yep.
Well, I think I have good response to these things then.
Yep.
Shall I, gentlemen?
Be
Go
my guest.
ahead.
All right.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Go ahead and make my way over here.
That's like the most inappropriate thing you could sing for that.
What, Beacon the Beast?
Yeah, it's like the Willy Wonka thing from the Red Letter Media guy. Come with me, and you'll see. Well,
All right.
pure imagination.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's my 60-foot cone for the Blast of Flame spell.
All right.
Jesus Christ. How come it's slightly tilted to the right?
I have to pick a corner to...
Oh.
He doesn't happen to be a large-sized creature, so...
Alright. 38 points of damage,
Alright, let me-
unless they make reflex saving throws that are at 23.
Well, two of them make it. It's reflex
So take
half.
then.
Alright.
Yep. Which I guess in this case is probably still doubled then, because they're
Let me go make...
vulnerable, I imagine, but I'm not sure.
Let me go find how vulnerability works, because it's kind of a stupid thing. Let's see. Special abilities. Vulnerability. I don't remember if it's 1.5 times or... Yeah, it's 1.5 times damage. So let's see, that becomes... 57. So 29 points of damage for the two of them that pass. Let's see. You. Well, you've certainly gotten their attention. Well, also, one of them bites the dust. A horrible yelp of pain. One of the winter wolves has caught fire.
Very nice.
Is it too well done to not use for Asian dishes?
It's poor taste, man. Poor taste.
What? If it's edible, I'll eat it.
Actually, I don't think winter wolves are supposed to be edible. Not without gratuitous amounts of magical irradiation. The first...
I figured just doing it for a really long time would do the trick.
Well, the first to react is, actually one of the wraiths. The only wraith currently present.
I hate that you have to specify one of the wraiths.
Yeah, well...
There's too many wraiths. There's a lot of
Bob and
wraiths.
Tom?
For sure said there'd only be a few wraiths.
Dan, are you talking into a boot?
Sort of.
Okay.
Talking to a boot. I lost my phone in my boot, so I have to Skype through my boot.
Oh, so I have to inform you that if you want your macros to stop screwing up like that, you can go to Edit, Preferences, and in the chat thing, deselect Insert Smileys, because apparently the ampersand symbol and the word for are in fact smileys and do strange things in the text. I will also note that you have done some amount of damage to the Ice Para Elemental. He is not happy. Drow von Drowson.
Okay. It's in my PDF here. I'm gonna hit him with a wall of fire.
Alright.
Nah, a fireball. Fireball right there.
Alright, Fireball is a 20-foot. Hey, that's a terrible color for that. Let me go find a not terrible color. Close enough. Alright.
Roll for this shindig.
Is it from your Necklace of Fireballs, or is this from...
It's just a regular fireball spell.
Let's see. It would be 10d6 points of damage then. And I gotta figure out what the reflex save is, or I gotta make reflex saves. I can guarantee the Winterwolf flubs this. Okay. And the Winterwolf, who is not actually a real threat, has died. You will be taking 24 points of damage.
What do I do for my raid?
Roll 1d100. Because there's still a good chance this won't be affected. Well, it is not affected by the spell. Yay, for being in two planes at once, technically. Incorporeality is awesome.
Which spell was that?
Fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Bogolf, you're up.
Well, all these guys with their fucking, fancy fire magic, and here I am just with a fucking dagger.
Hey, I used just a dagger to kill SCP-173. Step up your game.
Hey, I killed a giant Goliath with a lockpick. Or whatever that fucking thing was back on the bridge. Actually, I can't even do anything. I'm not within range. Well, that's like 5, 10, 15, 20. As far as I go, guys.
Don't worry, guys, I got this. Are you sure you don't want someone to throw the dwarf? Nobody tosses a dwarf. Let's see.
I mean, I guess I could technically run, but that leaves me open to like getting counterattacked.
Okay, you're going to be stupid and attempt to fruitlessly attack the thing. Your weapons don't happen to count as magical, do they? I don't believe they do. No, they do not. So you're gonna claw at the ethereal wraith. Kuravar, you're watching a giant ice statue punch the air.
Alright. I have my Staff of Abjuration, and I'll use 2 charges from it to cast Dismissal on the Para-Elemental.
Let me go find Dismissal. This is a spell I never remember exists.
It has a really complicated saving throw.
Yeah.
Which is my spell save DC. Minus the creature's hit die, plus my caster level.
Oh god. Now I've got to figure out what... Oh god. Don't minimize that.
So that's 23 minus hit die, plus caster level in this case. I think is 13.
It's 24 hit die, so it's a DC 12 save?
Holy shit, that has a lot of hit dice.
Yep. Let's see. It's a will save. That is the most asinine way of creating a save DC, by the way.
Yeah. That thing just took my dismissal like a champ. It must be enormous. I'm going to back away now, guys.
I'm gonna reconsider my life choices.
You just took what?
I attempted to banish it back to its home plane, and it didn't even flinch. It could only.
It is acting
withstand that
at
if it was very
reduced
powerful.
will, right?
What's that?
It is acting at reduced will, right?
No, it's just not intelligent.
Because of my wraith, it reduced its will by 4.
Oh, it's got a.
It still would have made that saving throw,
Yeah.
even if its will was reduced.
The Battle Titan is up. Look at me, I'm such a dinosaur. What do you want to do, dinosaur? Oh god, I forgot about cold-bloodedness. This poor dinosaur. Yeah. You just need to move there. Bite is your primary. And you have to make a reflex save. You're good. Okay. Noted. Pripyat, you're up.
Okay. Let me see. How tough is this guy, you think?
You fought more difficult opponents.
I was asking my compatriots.
No. He could be, well, I don't know what they think, but I'm going to say he could be a pretty tough customer.
Well, obviously hitting it's not going to do anything. I don't have any fire spells. But what I do have,
It's a very specific set of skills.
yes,
Alright.
skills that I'm going to make use of right now and summon a specter.
Yeah, that took out some of the tree cover. Whatever. Alright, let me find a grossly inappropriate token to use for the Spectre. Sure, that works. And where do you want the Spectre?
Right there.
Right where... Wait, where was that? Okay. You are now flanking the horrible thing. Alright, monsters... Let me find what Spectres do. They do fun
Well, they
things.
have an unnatural aura.
That only affects animals. Let's see. Okay.
So +6 attack.
Yep. That will hit. Let's see.
It's 1d8, right?
Yep. And he's gonna have to make 2 fortitude saves. Passes that one. And passes the second one. Okay. It's still appreciable, or it's still damage. Let's see. Now the Wraith is back up.
Nope.
Yeah, sadly no. Kawasar?
I don't think another fireball would work with that many things nearby.
Actually...
Go ahead and do a Scorching Ray.
Alright. Oops. Alright.
How many rays are fired?
I believe for her it's 2, but it might be 3.
Up to a maximum of 3 levels, 3 rays at 11th level. So I think it is 2.
Yep, it's 2. Next time you level up, it'll be 3.
So what do I roll for this? 1d20 plus what?
Base attack bonus and dexterity modifier. The good news is, I think this thing's touch AC is lower than that of a bard. It's pretty low. That'll hit. Or the first one will hit. You do need to roll each for each ray. Okay, they will both hit.
What do I roll for each of them?
They do 4d6 damage.
Each?
Yep.
So 8d6
Yep.
total.
Let's see. Times 1.5. Okay. Noted. That starts melting away. But it is still standing at the moment. Bogolf, you are up.
Fluffy, why? You're cold-blooded.
I can't wait for the next turn to come up, because then Kaiju Big Battle starts. Dinosaur versus Para-Elemental.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is that within... it's exactly 30 between me and him. It's within range of a ranged sneak attack.
Yes, it is.
Oh, by move, so I only get 1 attack, damn it. Whatever. At least I get to do something!
I contributed, guys!
I swear!
Okay, that will hit, actually. 'Cause it's
3 points of damage!
woohoo!
Huzzah!
I did something, guys! I'm helpful, I swear!
Now the big battle begins between Dinosaur and Para-Elemental. He's going to attempt to claw attack him. He is going to hit him like it's no one's business. Good lord. Let's see.
No! No!
He only took off a 12th of the Fluffy's hit points.
Fluffy!
Kuravar, you are up.
Actually, is it possible for me to heal Fluffy?
With healing spells and abilities, sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't like undead or something like that.
Nope. He is not undead. What will Wizard do? Other than potentially have muted himself. Sam.
Sorry, mute button.
Yep.
Such a pain in the neck. Alright, well. And that Battle Titan's pretty much having its way with the dinosaur. Yeah, with the dinosaur. It is the dinosaur. with the Para-Elemental, so I've got to come up with something else interesting that I can do to affect that thing. Oh dear. How about a blast of acid, because it's been a while since we did that.
Alright.
1 second. Yay! 18 points of acid damage. The ranged touch attack hits, which I forgot about. See if I can remember how to do that, because I'm having an off day.
Brain good.
There we go.
Yep, that'll
ranged
hit.
touch attack. For 18 points of acid.
Okay. You start dissolving some of the ice.
Excellent.
Battle Titan, return the attack. Aww, one of those misses. My god, you can hit epic level characters, Battle Titan Dinosaur. Hold on, I need to figure out how much damage that is in total he just dealt. 42, 57, okay. It's hurt. It is very, very hurt. Pripyat, you're up.
Well, not a heck of a lot I can do. I could try to send it back to its own plane, but I think we're pretty much taking care of business. Doesn't make sense to waste that. So I'm just gonna wait this one out.
Okay. Wraith is up.
Oh wait, doesn't
Oh yeah, the Spectre gets around.
it's 1d20 plus 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That will sadly miss. Now the Wraith is up. Okay, that will... Actually, that'll hit with everything that's happened. Okay, noted. It is on its last leg. In this case, quite literally. It sucks being made out of ice sometimes.
I'm gonna repeat that Scorching Ray.
Okay. That'll hit. What?
Add 5 to that.
Yeah. That will also hit.
Okay. And so it's a total of 8d6.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that's fire damage, by the way.
Yep. It will completely melt away, scattering behind a few little trinkets, and the area seems to start to warm up a bit. Now, let me quick generate a number. And this will also be the closing of this episode, so we'll be back next time. See you guys then.